Oh shit. Kioma and Mira getting ready to go on vacation to that island. They gonna be on the island. That means it's gonna cost some goddamn money. Anyway, this homegirl bus came too quick and she wound up getting trapped. No, I'm joking. They had nothing to do with the bus coming. She wound up getting trapped between a bus and a goddamn wall. Kioma saved the ass. She said that she was on the wall and she fell off, slid in between, and wound up being stuck like Chuck. Kioma saved the ass and everything like that, and that's how they got acquainted. She had some old ass antique camera. And it turns out Kioma was kicking asses and using coils back in the day. Like back then, he says, hey, why aren't you using the new good shit? He said, this bullshit you're using right here is straight bullshit. He says, exactly what I just said is bullshit. And she says, well, it has character and yada, yada, yada. And it was an heirloom or something. That's the reason why she was using it. It was an heirloom or something like that. But he was using coils. And he was fighting like a motherfucker. They said he will fight every damn day. He was like, he might have been worse than, what's my man named? Yusuke from Yu Yu Hakusho. Like, fighting was his shit. He said, oh, somebody looked at me wrong. It's time to fight. Oh, damn, the sky's blue today. Let's fight. Oh, it's cloudy today. Time to fight. That was his thing. He was a jock. Anyway, he hung out with the girl, wound up getting close to her and all that bullshit, the mushy shit. And turns out Kioma doesn't have long before the pussy ain't gonna be no good. Because they found out she got some type of disease. They had talked and then she almost passed the fuck out, broke the damn camera, and she broke the damn camera, and they found out she had some type of weird illness. And the doctors told them, they said, yo, you got about 5 years and this ass ain't gonna be no damn good anymore. It's gonna be gone. This shit, he said, you got 5 years to hurry up and get it in. And Kioma, he's trying to save the broad, or whatever. You know, he's trying to play Captain Save-A-Ho. And in order to do that, he roughed up this doctor. Then he ran down on this lady. The doctor told him that there's one person who might be able to save the broad. And he says, take me to her. He told her who she was. He ran through the security. He whooped one dude's ass, but the other dude whooped his ass. It looks like they were working on the world's greatest sex doll, and they had some type of material that felt like real skin and shit like that. That way they can give, like some people, they had like prosthetics and whatnot, but it didn't look real. It was like metal and it was just fucked up. So then they found the material that they were going to use for a sex doll. And they said, well, wait, hold on. We could do more than just that. Like the first thing that came to their mind was porn. They said we can go into the porn industry and we don't have to pay anybody because we can replace them with robots that look and feel real. And then the girl says, wait a minute. She says, I got another idea. If we use this for people, they have to buy it. She said porn, she said porn, they'll buy it, but they don't have to buy it. But if somebody gets fucked up in a car accident, if we can use this to replace their parts, they will have no choice than to get it. They really don't. There's no other option. Either that or you just lose your limb or you get that bullshit ass prosthetic. She told them, she says, no matter what happens, their main goal is to try to get this shit. She said the porn is going to be our next thing. The sex doll is going to be after that. But first, let's get these prosthetic limbs and get some cyborgs out here. She was trying to make it hot in those streets. She was trying to get this money. So at first, everybody thought that the porn thing was going to get them some money. She said, nah. When somebody's fucked up, they're willing to pay more. Anyway, Kiyoma ran down on the lady, knocked off one of the security guards, and then the big dude jumped in the way like this. Kiyoma goes to backhand the shit out the dude. He had his hand like this and he swung. He missed. Kiyoma got fucked up. The dude punched him in the shit. Damn near knocked him out. Kiyoma's legs were gone. He couldn't feel them. And he almost passed out. And he told the girl. And the dude couldn't believe it. He was actually able to somewhat take that shit. And he didn't just die. Like the average person probably would have died from one of his punches. He figured out this dude is like surpassed normal human level. I don't know how they kind of vague about how gifted he is. I don't know if he's like X-Men super like Beast or some shit like that. You know, Beast is like compared to a human ain't shit compared to Beast. I know Beast's power is kind of weak compared to other people's powers, but if you compare that to a normal human, he would wreck them. It might take 100 normal humans just to bring him down, at least. He'd probably be able to take out 200 normal humans, hand to hand. So with that being stated, I don't know exactly how far they're saying he's gifted, because they were able to jump out of a building 3 stories up, land like it was nothing. But I don't know if that was before or after the super series. Like he joined Weapon X. I don't know if that's before or after he joins Weapon X. Now, anyway, when they found out how strong he was, this motherfucker was strong as a bull. They told him that he could become a super soldier, and they would make sure that his girl would survive in an experiment. They don't know for 100% fact. I know what you guys are saying so far. The clarity in this damn camera is off the fucking chain. I got a new webcam, but back to the story. They're going to save the hoe if he joins if he becomes a super soldier by joining the Weapon X program. I think that if they trained him, obviously he's better off now than he was before. But how much? It's kind of vague and ambiguous. So I'm not sure, but we do know he's a beast now. I doubt he was anywhere close to where he is now back when he was in college. I really don't think so. Excuse me. But anyway, he joined in order to save the broad at all costs. And he was only in it for 3 years. I'm guessing they did something to his body. They probably pumped him full of some fucking serum or something like that. I don't know, full of cough syrup. He was on codeine or something like that. And that's what made him so much stronger than the average human being. And then they went on a damn mission. And this was a mission to Easter Island. This is the place where the ground zero, where the bullshit happened. The Dimension W was opened up. And that whole island turned into like The Mist. You seen the movie The Mist, when them goddamn monsters was coming out and shit was popping out, aliens came through and everything like that. That's what happened on this island. He managed to be survived. He got fucked up. His friend got fucked up. Now it turns out there was more beasts of Grendel. Grendel is actually the monster Beowulf fought in that movie. And in the book. So I guess that's where they got Grendel from. But anyway, it was more than just that. He just led the best team, Team A. Kiyoma led Team A. There was other squads, Squad B, Squad C, just like in the Power Rangers. So wait, which Power Ranger was it? I think it was Power Ranger SPD. They had multiple factions, but they had Squad A with the number one, which was the people we were following. Anyway, he got fucked up. His friend survived, and he seemed to be okay. His friend was a sniper. I'm thinking that's why he stayed in the back picking motherfuckers off. So when the shit went down, Chucky jumped out, Jason jumped out, fucking Freddy Krueger then jumped out. Whatever the hell came out of Dimension W, he wasn't around to see the shit. Kiyoma doesn't even remember the shit. I thought the reason why he was scared of calls was basically because he had seen all the shit that happened in Ground Zero. He didn't see it. He knows some shit went down, and he knows what the island looks like, at least, because I think they had pictures and shit like that out. So he got an idea that some bullshit happened, and he's seen what these numbers can do. So okay, even if he didn't see it back then, he knows some shit went down with the cores. But what really happened was when he woke up and he was in the hospital, hooked up to the IV, listening to a CD, watching TV, looking at BT, and watching and reading Jet magazine. He noticed, not that he noticed, they informed him that the girl that was going to get a full body transplant, he wanted a fucking full body transplant, and he told them to make the titties bigger. But anyway, with that being stated, said he had told them to make the titties bigger, make the ass bigger, give it a good shape. You know, she had a couple moles on it. He told her to get rid of the moles. You know, I think she had a tumor somewhere, not a tumor, but a keloid or something like that. He told them to get rid of that. Everything was cool. Everything was fine and dandy. Her nipple was kind of like a brown color. He told her to make it pink. I don't know why he likes pink, but that's what he chose. But when they separated the head from the body, they said that the cores went crazy and killed the broad's head. She was just the head. They had the body and everything ready. Everything was ready like Freddy. But the head got destroyed because the fucking core went haywire. And the girl that was replacing it, the doctor chick that was replacing the head doctor, she got fucked up too. So that's when he said, you know what, I'm done with calls. It was more so because of what happened with the girl. But at the same time, I still think knowing what these calls can do, he's still kind of cautious around it just for that reason. But the reason why he swore off of calls, because that's what killed his wife. Because he married the broad while she was in the hospital, and he waiting for, to save her life. It'd have been crazy if they did save their life and they found out the pussy was no good. Not playing, because he could have just switched it because she's a cyborg now. She had a robot body, just swapped that shit right out. I wonder if she would have been able to get pregnant if she used the cyborg body. Who knows? But anyway, the Wind of Africa. I mean, what happened? Oh wait. Where am I? Oh, the doctor tried to green mile the girl, but she couldn't bring her back. The dude, what's his name? Michael Duncan, whatever. I couldn't bring him back. That's what the doctor told him. He swore off. He said, I'm not going to use juice anymore. I'm not going to use codeine, anything like that. I'm done with the Beast of Grendel. Boom. The Wind of Africa, he's having a meeting with New Tesla. Come to find out, the shit went down on Easter Island. For some reason, calls didn't work there after that. When the Beast of Grendel went after the people that went after Easter Island, that was a feud between New Tesla, which explains why the other beast, the dude Grendel number 2, I forgot what his name was, Tommy Lee Jones or some shit like that. Why he's with Tesla. He was with Tesla back then. Kiyoma was with Tesla. They were a Tesla group. They had some type of civil war, and it had nothing to do with Iron Man and Captain America. They had a civil war. What you call them stayed with Tesla. Kiyoma went with the collectors. He told them that everything went offline. Dimension W, calls didn't work in this area. It was like it was like you couldn't get cell phone signal out there. It was a dead zone. All of a sudden, he found out that one of the calls started working. So now they're going to check that shit out and see what's going on. And if something's going on, they could take advantage of it. I don't know exactly how. Some bullshit, scientific stuff that we can't understand, that we'll never be able to comprehend. But anyway, they'll be able to bring more energy to Africa or some shit like that. It's 100 years in the future, and people in Africa still ain't got no goddamn power. They're still using candles. Come on now. That don't make no sense. Fucking what's my man name? Akon is doing better than that. That's ridiculous. I'm joking. They got energy, but he said they're gonna bring the energy to another level. Basically, get them the first world status or something like that. That's what it seems like he's saying. It doesn't seem like he's saying that they don't have any power there, but they finally gonna get things working the way they need it to work. He wanted to get some collectors to help him out, and he told New Tesla. They agreed. They brought in some collectors to some secret location, and they can bring them to the island. They said they had 50 million for a motherfucker that can get this goddamn core that activated. I guess they're going to figure out how the core was able to activate in the dead zone and figure out maybe this is a special core or whatever. 50 million. Now, here's the crazy thing, though. This is a Japanese show. So if they translated it directly without switching the money over, then it's really not 50 million. It's really 500,000. But does that matter? Not really. Not really. But they brought in they brought in 2 little kids. They brought in some weird looking dude, big dude. I think he had an ass chin, one of them ass chins. This dude had a suitcase. He was from America. Another dude, he had all these holes with him. He had like 10 holes. And then the last motherfucker that showed up was Loser. He said that he thought that he thought the Beast of Grendel was going to show up. He's there to look for a number. He think that that's one of the numbers, and I'm pretty sure it is. He's looking for one of the numbers. Kiyoma's showing up, but he didn't know because Kiyoma didn't show to the meeting spot. Kiyoma took a different route. He had his friend drop him off, and he brought a new car with him. This car is supposed to be a better car, faster car, whatever. That's what he did. He said he needs speed. So that's what he went and got. So that's why he went and took the car and did take the same route everybody else took. Now, if Loser did, if Kiyoma wasn't showing up, I guarantee Loser would win. But hold on, this one problem though. Kiyoma. Loser got mechanical parts. That's what it looks like. Wouldn't his shit stop working on this island? Or does he have special cores in him? Or is the cores that he have shielded some type of way? Or is it some type of way he can use? He got like backup batteries or something like that. He's not using cores. This time he's using solar power. We'll see. Now, anyway, we find out there's a top level to these numbers. The first is called 0, number 0. They ran into some turbulence. The island's all fucked up. There's tornadoes and shit. This shit looks like the gourmet world. Come to find out, they have something called number 0, whatever. I guess that's the first core that they made. They said if you get close to this one, it'll kill your ass. He said first you shit yourself, then you piss yourself, then you shit yourself again. But the next time you shit yourself, you'll be shitting out your bowels. Your intestines will come out, and then you'll die. He said, but you're going to die painfully. It's not going to be easy. You're going to go painfully. Keep that in mind. Now, after that, some weird-looking orb shows up, and it's conscious. It goes into the plane, fucks 2 people up, and comes after the prince. Like it knows the prince. Like it knew the artist formerly known as Prince. I don't know. So, but it's conscious. So that's when the scary shit happens. That's when it stops. This episode, 5 out of 5. This got to be number 2 out of all the episodes we've seen. I'm gonna say this is number 2. Yeah, number 2. This is gonna be number 2. This one was off the chain. The pacing was kind of weird though. Not weird as in terms of it was like choppy or anything like that. It was just so much in so little time. We got Kiyoma's backstory from back when he was in college. We got him going into the Weapon X program. we got the future, which is, I mean, the present of them actually going into or getting ready to go into Easter Island and everything. It was just like bang, 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 bang. I thought since they were going to show a flashback, we weren't going to get much. We figured out why Kiyoma, you know, is against those calls as much. And we actually finally see how East Island is. A lot of shows, they would stop right before, they're getting ready to take off. Dun, 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 the show's over. We got a lot in this episode, a whole lot. That the pacing was so fast. But let me go ahead and see the comments and see what's going on. I know I look a lot better with this damn camera. Shows. Oh, whoops. Whoa. The quality on the stream is less than the quality that I'm looking at, which makes sense. But even with that said, it still got to be a lot better than the last one I had. The last camera. Niggas want to stick me like fly paper, neighbor. Okay. Oh, you talking about Biggie? Okay. I'm sorry, but I gotta ask you a question. Okay, on if they ever made a shonen anime based in the hoods of America, you would be a cross between Kuroko no Basket and Black Lagoon, but it would be lit. Okay, I don't see how that's a question, but okay. What did you do for the 25th anniversary of the movie New Jack City? I told my coworker to sit his $5 ass down before I make change. Oh, we was talking about Chris Rock getting strung out off of crack rock. Like, remember when they found out he was a damn agent? A damn undercover. They took the shit off and found the why. We was talking about it, but it's New Jack City. What else you want me to say? Nino Brown, shit. Okay, remember when you know what part had me man, this was my favorite part. When Ice-T, he caught Nino Brown and he says, I want to shoot you so bad, my dick's hard. That was one of the best lines in that movie. Okay, remember when Ice-T was robbed by Chris Rock? That nigga was doing BMX trick off a park bench and rails and shit. Yeah. Okay, you need to do a video on some black movies like Dead Presidents. Maybe, who knows? I doubt it. Okay, how you forget Big Papa birthday? I never knew his birthday. Kicking the door, waving the 4-4. All I heard was Papa don't hit me no more. Yeah, Biggie. Okay, I didn't know it was his birthday. I heard Martin Lawrence was supposed to play Pookie and he killed the audition, but he backed out of the role. So basically, Martin was supposed to play Chris Rock's role, be strung out on crack rock or whatever. I didn't know about that. Okay, when I have kids, I'll tell them stories about my heroes: Nino Brown, Mean Gold, aka Uncle Mean, aka MangaMiyn. Okay, if I'm your hero, I respect that. Thank you, I appreciate that. Okay, just I asked you yesterday. Black people still struggling in the future. You got a new energy, and the brother still got Con Edison tripping. That is crazy. I know. You got unlimited energy, and motherfuckers still hungry out there. That don't make no sense. If you had unlimited energy, that means everybody on this planet should be rich. Not filthy, stinking rich. But let's say upper middle class rich, like just past upper middle class. Nobody should be living under that level unless something's wrong with them. Okay, Martin Lawrence was supposed to be Pookie. Okay, Lorenz Tate is how Japan sees every brother, I think. Lorenz Tate, you talking about like O-Dog? Okay, the world's perception of us is usually fucked up. Okay, a bunch of different ways of fucked up, rarely good. Exactly. Somebody was telling me that dumb shit earlier. Okay, new camera, new PS4, nice polo, Mean ain't struggling, he's stunned. Man, this fucking George, this is from Walmart. This is a $5 fucking shirt. This shirt is cheap as shit. This made out of some goddamn, this is, at McDonald's, the straws you get at McDonald's, this is the plastic they make the straws from. They recycle it and make shirts with. This is cheap shit. And I told you I got the PS4 with the tax money, and this camera, I had to dip into my savings and take that shit out. Now I'm dead broke. But I didn't want to keep doing like low-level quality shit. I did this for y'all. Y'all gonna make me regret this shit. Okay, Dead Presidents was the truth. Yes, it was. So was Vampire in Brooklyn. That was good. Vampire in Brooklyn was good. And it was underrated. Yeah, it is underrated. Okay, unlimited energy, and the nigga still got to be broke. What the fuck? Right. Unlimited energy. Why is everybody should have heat, everybody should have a home, everybody should have clean running water, because you got machines that can run all day long to purify the water, whatever. That don't make no sense. Me rocking the Walmart polo. Exactly. You got the hang dry. You got the hang dry. If you put it out, if you put it too hot in the dry, it's gonna come out with holes and with holes. This shit is shrink up so fucking fast. I gotta tumble dry this shit. The struggle is real. It stay real. But anyway, go ahead and leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe, because I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke. And you got the power to change that. Peace.